What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 89 of Smack Talk here at smarkoutmoment.com. I'm your host, as always, Tony Mango. With me this week, we have Braden Mayhew, Miguel Leon, Mike Payton, and Michael Burhan.
Whoa. It's Mr. Payton.
And it's the
Not
King
to
of
me,
England,
though.
Michael Burhan.
No, I thought it was Sir Michael Burhan.
No, it's
Duchess.
King of England.
Duchess
I won a
Burhan.
tournament in Rio de Janeiro somewhere. Payton knows everything about it.
By the way, everybody, if you keep hearing me sniffling the whole time, I apologize, but I'm not going to hit mute the entire time. My allergies are killing me, and I'm lazy. So.
And he's got a drug habit.
So what we have for you this week, of course, the Ask Him Wrestling Trivia Question of the Week. We have the hot tags coming up in part 2. Part 3, as I mentioned last week, is going to be kind of like a filler break sort of segment where we're going to do the Did You Know as well as the Bleacher Report card and whatever else we have coming your way with that. And then we've got the pay-per-view review, all the stuff with Money in the Bank, which was pretty much kind of a split thing when it comes to I liked it and a lot of people didn't. So, we're going to get into a lot of debate when it comes to that kind of stuff. But first up, of course, as always, because I'm stuck in a rut and I don't do anything different, is the Ask Him.
Yes, ladies and gents, this is what I'm talking about. Last week, you guys just complained and bitched. This week, you gave me answers. That's what I want. I want answers. I love you all. And let me just do a rundown list starting from the top to bottom. The DW Diva got it right with the Kings of Wrestling, which was Claudio Castagnoli, aka Antonio Cesaro. She didn't say who it teamed with. Naughty. But I'll give you that one. Designer Metal 1, Claudio Castagnoli and his partner of the Kings of Wrestling was the name of the team. And he didn't say who his partner was. Oh well. The Jamesy, he said he teamed with Claudio Castagnoli at the Kings of Wrestling, I think. And the Rosa Show, WWE, says he was Antonio Cesaro, who was Claudio Castagnoli, and he was with Chris Hero. There we go! AKA Cassius. Oh, no. The Huntress as well got it right. Gorman's 2002, of course. Jamie O'Halloran 4. Awesome Piano Man 1021. Watchman King 67. And Josh Best in the World also as well. And thank you guys for the response. You guys are awesome. And that's what I'm talking about. And now let's go into the Ask this week. Well, as you know, it goes in 2 components. The first component, I ask the hosts. And the second component, I will ask you. So each question actually links onto the next. So let's go on with it. So this one, I've been watching a bit of WCW. So I thought I'd go back in WCW and I will talk about this. So here's the question. Listen up very well to your speakers. If you can't hear, make sure you get close. Right. There was an individual in WCW who was a former WWE wrestler who wrestled under the name of Meat. But what was his name in WCW and whose gimmick did he infringe upon?
Wait, is that for us?
That's for you guys.
Sean Stasiak.
And what was the gimmick?
Vegetarian.
Nope. Payton should know this.
Was it Val Venus?
Nope.
I don't fucking know. I don't know who
Someone
else came out.
who was someone who at the time was currently on the roster. A gentleman who is now deceased. Someone that you associate yourself with very predominantly.
Me?
Yes. That you talk about constantly.
Doink
about
the Clown?
his lineage and the lineage of his son.
Are you talking about
Mr.
Mr. Perfect?
Yes,
Correct.
I do remember because he did have Mr. Perfect's music when he first came into WWE.
And he was known as the Perfect One, Sean Stasiak. And he did everything, including he infringed upon the WWE spots where Hennig was like sinking baskets and playing golf. He did the entire gimmick.
I just remember him coming out and he had like a Kiss thing of lipstick all over his body.
Yeah, in the WWE he did as Meat.
What a fucking weird, pointless thing to do.
Right.
Then again,
now,
they had Friar Ferguson and everything else.
I think the gimmick was supposed to be more to put over the women he was partnered with. It was like I think it was Ryan Shamrock, Terry, and Jackie.
PMS.
Yep. Pretty
Not
mean
a bad group
sisters.
of not a bad group of women to put together. I'll say. I don't care what anybody says.
Go on, Miguel. You know she's single now, by the way.
I've always been single, Burhan.
No, I'm saying Terry's single, but she
Oh,
had New Jack, so don't know if
I
you
don't
know.
Ugh.
care. Always been a fan of hers. I don't know if you guys. How long have you guys been watching wrestling?
Too long.
Oh, yeah, years.
Okay, I don't know if you
Shout
guys
out to
remember
Miss Miss Lala.
I don't know if you guys remember this promo. I don't know what she was saying, but it was a promo that they ran on SmackDown a couple years ago. This is what actually made me a fan of hers. I don't know what she was saying, but all I remember is she was naked in a pile of money. I remember that promo so vividly because she was just sitting in a pile of money and she had dollar bills covering up, all the unmentionable areas. And I was just like, I am a fan of hers now. I was like 11 or 12 when I saw that.
I wonder if that was from her WCW days because I don't remember that.
No, it's from the
I,
WWE because it was SmackDown because I didn't have cable at the time.
But
I
that was
believe
probably a like retrospective though.
What
it
was
might have something to do
the
with Gold
feud
Dust.
where she flashed somebody and that's how they won?
That was Shotgun Saturday Nights. That was Gold. It was Gold Dust versus. I don't remember, but I remember it being the first episode.
What you sure it was Gold Dust and it wasn't D'Lo? Because I remember she had an association with D'Lo Brown. But we're going too far off.
Yeah, why are we just talking about Terry
We're
Runnels out
talking
of all
about
things?
now. Sean Stasiak was associated in WCW with another individual who is also a former WWE superstar. Now, for points, guys out there in internet wrestling communities, whose gimmick was this person infringing upon in WCW? You can look this up, it's all over YouTube. And name me the two gimmicks he had. Well, four gimmicks he had. The WWE.
Well, maybe the 50 gimmicks he had.
Four gimmicks, right? And I'll help you out a little bit. He was in a tag team, he was in a stable, and he was also associated with a WWE diva who likes men in the same vein. That's it. That's all I'm giving to you guys. I've helped you out. I'm spoon feeding you this now, so you get back to me. So that's the ask him this week.
So run it
Who
down
was the
real quick.
gentleman? Who was the gentleman that partnered with Sean Stasiak? Who was the gimmick that he was infringing upon in WCW? So this was all part of the New Blood angle. And name me the four gimmicks that he was a part of in the WWE. I will accept three if you can only name three.
All right, everybody, let us know what your choices are for the Ask Him, and we'll tell you next week who got it right, who got it wrong. So, coming up right now, we're going to go into part 2 with the weekly hot tags.